Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time. If you are new, we are here today to watch another episode of Ted Lasso. We are getting so close to the end. This is season 3, episode 10. It's called like International something, International Week, International Day, I don't know. The log line said that all the players are going to play for their like home countries for a little bit, so that's I guess a thing that happens in soccer. I don't know. Last episode was super good. Not all about Colin, but Colin was like the triumphant hero I guess in their game, you know, after he comes out to the team, and it was just so nice and so heartwarming, made me tear up quite a bit. And it's I don't want this show to end, you know, just like Dark. I'm taking so long to watch this show because I don't want it to end, and 1,000 other shows keep coming out, so sorry that this is taking so long. I promise I'm not dropping the show 3 episodes before it ends. Just be patient, please. But I'm very excited to watch this episode, so before we do that, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's check out another episode of Ted Lasso.
Now, the hottest team in the country is clearly Richmond on a 10-game winning streak on the back of some truly inspired play by Sam Obisanya.
Richmond? Rich what? Richmond?
But our top story, the mysterious managerial vacancy at West Ham United. The club has suddenly parted ways with the wonder kid, Nathan Shelley.
Really?
It's a shocker, Jeff. They were having a great season.
Yeah, but look.
Was that his decision or Rupert's?
I mean, Wonder Kid? Come on. It was my kit man, for God's sake. No, Rupert Mannion is the brains behind this whole operation.
Okay, so he's trying to get a job.
Kind of hurts my feelings y'all don't want to spend next weekend with me, I'm gonna be honest. But I am the strong, silent type, so I ain't gonna let you know. But I'm also loud and weak, because I, like all humans, contain multitudes.
I am loud and weak.
Anywho, we want to say good night and good luck to the fellas on our squad that have been chosen to represent their home country next week.
Just up the way at Wembley, making his debut for England, Jamie Tart.
Let's go. Woohoo.
Taking the plane to Toronto. Play goal for Canada, Van Dam. Mexico and Danny Rojas.
Rojas. He's going to score on you, Van Dam.
Bumper catch, holding it down for Switzerland.
Oh, my God!
Switzerland.
And repping Wales,
He's like looking.
Colin Hughes.
Let's go, boyo!
Boyo.
That it?
That's it.
Ooh, oh, that one douchebag still holds a grudge against Sam.
And Godspeed, or whatever narcotic your deity chooses to self-medicate with. Rest of y'all, see y'all Monday.
Godspeed, or whatever narcotic your deity decides to self-medicate with. I almost didn't catch that joke.
They fucked you, man. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
He's not good. He's upset.
Hey, yo, congrats, bro.
I am not your bro. We are now enemies, and soon you will be my bitch. Hijo de su pelona madre. Cargó el payaso, güey.
Van Dam, he's coming for you, brother. He's coming for you. Oh, jeez. Oh. He's coming for you, Van Dam. He's going to score on you 4 times.
Did you hear about Nathan?
I did.
What do we think happened there?
Well, boss, I'm like an incomplete list of Madeline Kahn's best films. I ain't got no clue. And ain't really none of my business anyhow.
You could hit him up, ask him.
Good morning.
Hello, Leslie.
So, I heard some interesting scuttlebutt last night.
Scuttlebutt, what is it?
Edwin Akufu's back in town.
Oh, what now?
Apparently, he's sniffing around about trying to create a super league of some sort.
Where did you hear this?
Is this like Saudi Arabia and the the Lav or Live or whatever.
Super League is when the world's biggest and wealthiest teams decide to compete against each other.
So not only would David never get to face Goliath, the Davids could
Would also
cease to
be
exist
Goliath.
altogether.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if Rupert was involved in this.
He might be, but
Speak of the devil.
the devil.
It was Rupert.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Took
I
him a
thought it was
minute.
the actual devil. Sorry.
You thought it was the actual devil? No, you didn't. Well, that's a quaint, nice little room.
Am I an idiot?
Sometimes, yes.
No. I meant for quitting my job.
Do you wish you hadn't?
Okay.
Then there's your answer.
Good, good. Nate quit because Rupert's a dick. Dang. Everyone's there to see what's going on.
It's okay. Thanks.
She been defunded. Jack took all the money away. What a bitch.
I haven't heard from Jack in weeks.
But she emailed me last night to say that she was going to reach out and tell you.
Tell me what, Barbara?
The board of the VC have decided to pull funding.
Jack decided to pull funding. Screw Jack. I knew we didn't like her. Damn, that sucks.
Hey, Danny. Danny, what's up, man?
You are enemies. He's in the zone.
Danny. Danny, you want some chips?
Someone's got to clean those up now. He is a method actor, committing hard.
Hey.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the national team.
You know, I guess I could have worked harder.
It's not your fault.
I think you're wonderful.
It's that Akufu guy.
Thank you, Rebecca.
It's his fault. You two should not be together.
So, what do you want?
To invite you to this meeting for the Akufo League. Sneaking in here today reminded me of the first match I ever saw at Nelson Road.
What happened with Nathan Shelley?
Some people just aren't ready when they get their shot.
Happy Uncle Day!
That's a birthday party. Or not a birthday party, an Uncle Day.
I'll get it.
She might be an old soul, but she's a proper fucking dweeb, isn't she?
What a
No,
dweeb.
it's my mum.
Alright.
Jamie got invited.
Oh, it's okay. You can just sit down next time.
Amazing.
Hello, Uncle Roy. What the fuck is he doing here?
I had to invite your best friend.
Yeah, you are.
You talk about him a lot. And you spend every day together.
Well, he's not.
So who's your best friend, Jamie?
Probably Isaac.
Fuck off.
He is.
That's found Uncle Roy.
Roy's mad. He's like, excuse me.
Now open Jamie's gift.
Oh, it's stupid. It's dumb. I don't know. You,
It's probably very sweet.
It's your original England kit from the 2014 World Cup. Your name's on the back and everything. I got him to change the E to a U.
Oh, Roy Cunt. It's like, what?
I love it.
Oh. It took me a minute to get the joke.
Yeah, you owe me £1, Jamie.
She got it too.
Yeah, fair play.
Okay, my turn.
She did the same thing. Hers also says Roy Cunt. A tie-dye shirt. Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, Mum and I are going to put our costumes on for the performance.
Heads up, team, there is an intermission.
Yo, she's super hot.
Your sister is fit.
I will cut you.
Ah, Jamie. Man after my own heart. I will cut your eyes out. Incredible.
Simi, what's going on? I thought we were fully booked.
All the reservations failed. Well, except one.
Hey, yo. This douchebag.
It is nice to put a name to such an ugly, horrible face.
He has turned all the Nigerians against him.
Yes, I was so sad to hear that you were not selected for Nigeria's national team. But I was happy to hear that the Nigerian government was pleased to accept a free $20 million check from me to keep you off the team. I will never stop, you Nigerian turd.
What a punk bitch. This dude sucks. Wait, he's gonna pull it back this time.
Please don't do this, Francis.
Just hold, like, come on. Got him. Good one, Francis. Good one. Honestly, Francis is the man. I hate his boss, but Francis has got it going on. He knows what's up.
I don't want to be part of the Akufu League.
Oh, why? Because he's an emotionally erratic billionaire with the temperament of one of those kids in Willy Wonka that gets murdered at the chocolate factory.
I don't think that's what happens, Leslie.
But
Yeah.
those children are dead.
Yeah, they're super dead.
Who cares why Rupert invited you? You've got a seat at the table. So go and see what's what.
Yeah, it can't hurt to go.
Thank you, Leslie.
Yeah, get all the info and then tell them to suck dick. Yeah, right. She just lied. She emailed Barbara the night before. Please tell me he's wearing his niece's shirt.
On a gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand.
Look away in shame. I love it.
They go together like nachos and poutine. Oh, now you made me hungry. Oh, no. Oh, Mexico gains...
Danny Rojas! Danny Rojas!
Van Dam and... Ah! Oh! No! Right in the nose! Right!
Scott Sterling!
He's a different fella in a Mexico shirt.
He's playing for his country.
Hey. Twins.
You and the bus driver. Oi! Oi! Put that back on right now. Damn right. You can do this. Oh. Stand tall. Put your arms in the air. Get really big. Or get really small. Yeah, really big. You are a powerful woman, Rebecca.
Have a nice day, Uncle Roy.
You too.
You look nice.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
It's Coach Kent.
Oh, the hot teacher. What's up?
Hello, Leanne.
Like your t-shirt. You have to protest the Vietnam War?
He is.
You look different.
Well, yeah. I don't normally dress like a fucking clown.
No, I don't mean the t-shirt, I mean you. You seem lighter than the last time I saw you. Less stuck.
You guys should date.
When you flirting with me? Last time I saw you.
A little bit.
I teach kids who don't mind cleaning up a mess. I just hope that mess didn't cause too much damage.
It did. A little bit.
I don't mind cleaning up a mess. Smooth move, fuckwit.
You can clean up my mess. I don't know what that means. I'm a mess. You can clean me up. You can fix me. Gotta find who you are, man. Who do you want to be?
So, now that our bellies are full, let us talk business. But first, there is one thing to take care of.
You've all been poisoned.
I invited you here to tell you about the Ekufuor League. Yes, it will cost the fans a bit more, and some may not be able to afford it. Why should football not change? Why should it not evolve? Why should your profits not grow exponentially?
Because you're alienating the very people that made your sport popular in the first place. The reason soccer is the most global sport in the world is because it costs no money to play it and be a fan of it. Soccer is the most accessible sport in the world. That's why it's so popular.
The Squatty Potty.
You're trying to make it less so.
The Ekufuor League is the future.
The Squatty
of
Potty is an
football.
African thing, mainly. Well, not mainly, but it's a big thing in Africa, Squatty Potties. I've used a Squatty Potty. It's super weird. I wonder if the actor actually did. Like if he's legit good at this. Okay. Okay, Nathan. Pop off.
Is this a fucking joke?
Yeah. Bunch of little boys. Tell them how it is. Treat them like the children they are.
I mean, how much more money do any of you really need? Why would you ever consider taking something away from people that means so much to them? Football isn't just a game.
England dominating, no surprise.
It's one of those amazing things in life that can make you feel shit one moment.
AFC Richmond's Jamie Tarr winning his first cap for England. An unforgettable moment and well earned.
Oh, he wore number 24.
Like it's Christmas morning the next.
Oh, Tarr's wearing 24. The nod to his Richmond teammate, the spectacular Sam Obisanya.
Heroes and villains out of ordinary men.
Oh, Jamie's growth is so prominent. Oh my god. Oh.
I knew this little boy, working class, from Richmond. He loved football so much. He used to sneak into the matches because his family just couldn't afford the tickets. 25 years later, when he walked in and bought the entire club.
Rupert was once a
Just
good
because
man.
we own these teams
to an extent.
Doesn't mean they belong to us.
What a lovely speech.
He's gonna poop all over it. What a douchebag. I can already tell what's coming.
Now, who wants to make a lot of money?
He threw a tantrum.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Watch your profanity.
I really miss hearing you play. You were given opportunities I never had. And so I expected a lot from you. I didn't know how to parent a genius.
What?
A genius.
He's finally
You're
getting...
brilliant, son.
He's finally
You've
getting
always
this from
seen
his
things
father.
other people couldn't. And that's a blessing.
This is all he's ever wanted.
I just like playing.
Nathan, be successful. Don't be successful. I never cared about any of that. I just want my son to be happy.
Oh, man. He's literally been searching for this approval from his father for so long. Every positive and negative character trait that he has portrayed in this series has been because he feels a lack of approval from his father, and now his father just gave it to him.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them back together. Reconciliation is fine, but not romance.
Rupert.
What's that?
It's for you.
It's a note telling you he loves you. What does it say?
I still can't read your handwriting.
You have to say it out loud.
You never did anything wrong. It was all me. I was stuck in my own shit. And I didn't want to cause you any harm with it, so I pulled away. But you are, and always will be, Keely fucking Jones. And if I ever did anything at all, that made you feel like that wasn't true, I'm so sorry. I love you.
You are the only Roy I know.
I didn't want to assume.
Fair. Could be a different Roy. Gotta always put the last name. I feel like Nate can actually truly be himself now. Keely Jones? Who is it?
Have you been shot? I just convinced a room full of Rupert's dickhead friends to pull out of the Akufu League.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's very good.
No, you're covered in like African sauce.
Well, they are idiots. Because you, Keely Jones, are a bloody marvel.
And Rebecca will gladly pump bucketfuls of money.
How much money are they putting in?
Into your company.
This is how they do it in the movies.
Are you joking?
I told you.
I think I have that much money on me in cash.
No.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
You don't have a choice.
Rupert tried to kiss me.
What?
No.
Jesus, can you imagine if you fell for it and you got back with Rupert?
That would be
After all that floppy
insane.
cock is done, you'd have to be insane.
Hello. It's all been done. Nate is back as the Kit Man. Or a Kit Man. Nice little flower. Is Barbara back?
Miss Jones?
Oh, hell yeah, Barbara, let's go. She would like to apply.
I've given Jack my resignation.
Hell yeah.
I might not.
Let's go, Barbara.
Hola, amigo. Oh, hola. How's your nose feeling? So many memories.
Jeez.
Top 10 moments in Sports Center.
Scott Sterling. Blue. Oh, another tie-dye shirt. Is it the same shirt, just like he dyed it again?
Ted, I want to share something with you that I've realized recently. I've realized I no longer care if I beat Rupert.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing. That means you're fired.
For Richmond.
I want to win for us, too.
Good.
Just feels like it's ceremonial at this point.
Hey, as long as none of that tree piss gets in my mouth, I'm actually okay with it.
Tree piss.
Make a stand.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Man, I love Ted Lasso so much. Like, oh gosh, as we get closer to the final episodes of Ted Lasso, it's just I feel like every episode is making me so emotional. Like, I feel like I'm crying at every possible point in this show, and it's insane. Like, the character growth is insane. Let's talk about some funny quality moments from the episode first. So obviously all the boys are going to play for their international teams, and one such pairing is Danny going to play for Team Mexico and Van Damme going to play for Team Canada, and just the immediate switch up by Danny, because when you're playing for your country, it's the real deal. Like, it's game time. You don't have time to be friendly. You know, he can't afford to look at Van Damme and take plays off, so to speak. So he has to be serious. And he went so far into character that he was straight up just mean to Van Damme, like a cruel individual. But it was so funny. It was so funny. He made Van Damme turn into Scott Sterling. He saved the ball with his face. They didn't even tell us who won, which was amazing. One bummer, though, is Sam Obisanya did not make the Nigerian national team, and that is because Edwin Akufu paid the Nigerian government $20 million to keep him off the team because he holds a grudge that much from last season when he wanted him to play for his, like, Moroccan team or the whatever team he was creating, right? And he just, like, hates him that much, and he's doing everything in his power to get back at him. Like, he's planning on building a restaurant of Nigerian food right next door, essentially, to put him out of business. And he's getting Nigerian food reporters to write bad reviews about him, and it's just like, dude, this guy sucks. Like, everything about him is the worst. And Sam is obviously devastated to not make his national team, right? That was probably so important to him. He's been playing so well. He probably would have started, or at least came off the bench or something, but he didn't make it. But our boy, the moment actually legit made me almost, like, start crying. It made me tear up. Jamie Tart, going from early season 1, I think literally first or second episode of the entire show, he beats Sam in a drill or something like that, and, like, steps over him and makes fun of him and treats him like trash, to now wearing number 24 on the biggest stage to honor his teammate in Sam, and show out for him because he wasn't selected for his national team. Like, that just shows such growth from Jamie, like that he has come so far from the player and man that he was to who he is now. It's incredible. Made me almost tear up. It was fantastic. Other fun Jamie Tart moments in this episode. he goes to Uncle's Day because he's Roy's best friend. And it's so funny because they're at first both like, we're not best friends. And then when Jamie says that Isaac's his best friend, Roy's like offended. He's like, oh, excuse me. It's like, he is your best friend. And he gets him a jersey, like his old national jersey, but he changes the letters to K-U-N-T because it's a swear. And it's funny. And they just bond and they have fun with his niece and his sister, and it's just a heartwarming moment where they're truly becoming best friends. And Jamie and I had the same exact thought. That's so funny that like Roy's sister walks away and I'm like, she is so hot. And Jamie, not 3 seconds later, is like, your sister's kind of fit, mate. It's like, yes, Jamie, she is unbelievably attractive. Other people in this show who are unbelievably attractive, the teacher at Phoebe's school, so fine, and her accent, good lord, I love that woman's accent. I'm a mess, she can clean me up, come fix me, baby, please. Like, I need you in my life, girl. Even though you're probably 5 years older than me, you know, that's okay. I need you. You can fix me, please. But she gives Roy some much needed clarity of stuff that he needs to say to Keeley, clean up some mess in his own relationships, and he has a nice moment with Keeley where he's like, he finally is able to be vulnerable and like speak to his truth, where he's like, you know what? I was stuck in my own stuff and I thought it was going to rub off on you and hold you back, so I pulled away. You didn't do anything wrong. You're still incredible. And it's exactly what she needed to hear in that moment, because she's at like her lowest moment where she thinks that, you know, she's worthless and like a failure. And he comes in and tells her, you're not a failure. You're Keeley fucking Jones. Like, and you always will be. And I think they get back together. I really, really enjoy them together. I think, you know, they're OTP, obviously. The one true pairing. I wouldn't mind Roy with the teacher, though. They had real good chemistry. But I think they're back together now, which is good. People who are not back together is Rupert and Rebecca. They actually weirdly had a nice bonding time. Kind of almost like Jamie and Keeley have had over the course of the series, where they're no longer together, but they've kind of somewhat become amicable. And I think Rebecca has finally let go of her like pure hatred for him, and they can be somewhat friendly almost in a sense, you know. They're laughing with each other, cracking jokes, reminiscing. She talks about him when she's talking about the love of the game, you know, because Khufu wants to make this fancy league where only the best teams can play, and all the ticket prices are absurdly high, so like no actual people can afford to go and only rich people can afford to go. And she's like, bro, like, you can't like take away this game from the everyday people. Like, they're the only reason you're here. You were all those everyday people at one point. You know, the reason that soccer is the biggest sport in the world is because it's dirt cheap to play when you're a child. Literally all you need is a ball, and you can draw your own like boundaries and goalposts and stuff. Like, it's one of the main reasons like ice hockey is not as massive as it could be, is because it's super expensive. Like, you have to have money to play that sport. But soccer, you can literally be like a homeless orphan on the streets and still play soccer and enjoy soccer and have it be a major part of your life. And that's massive. Like, you don't have to be some mega rich person to have that sport be a part of your life. And she reminded them of all that, and then Khufu threw a fit and threw food all over them because he's a whiny little baby. He just sucks. Like, I hate that guy. He's the worst. What else happened? Oh, probably one of the biggest moments in this episode that made me legit cry is Nathan. So Nathan quit the team. He quit West Ham because he just can't be a part of that situation anymore. Like, he recognizes that Rupert is not a good man currently. You know, he might be changing now, but he recognizes he can't be a part of that. It's not who he is anymore. And he resigns, and he's leaving, and he goes back home because he's depressed. He feels like a failure. You know, he has been okay. It's so complicated. There's so many layers because the entire series, we have been shown example after example after example of Nathan not receiving approval from his father. No matter what he does, any big thing that he does, he'll tell his parents, and his dad will be like, will kind of give him like a backhanded compliment, like, oh, okay, that's all right, or whatever. But like he can never get that approval. And a big character arc that he went through in the first 2 seasons is getting that approval from Ted. Like, Ted showed him that fatherly love, kind of, and pulled him up and you know, exalted him in a way, and showed him that he has worth, and then didn't take it away, but like he, you know, didn't think he needed to tell him anymore. And then Nathan felt abandoned. That fatherly love was gone, and so his entire arc throughout the whole season has been him trying to achieve his father's love. He goes to coach West Ham because he thinks that his dad will finally be proud of him, and then he realizes like it's not worth it, and he goes home and he's probably thinking, the one thing that my father might have been proud of me for, I don't have anymore. Like, I'm worthless. Like, his greatest desire in life is gone. And to have his father tell him, like, I'm sorry, I did not know how to parent someone like you. Like, you're a genius, you're brilliant. I didn't know how to be a good dad to you, but I think you're amazing. Like, that approval from his father is everything that he has been searching for this entire time. Every negative attribute he has portrayed throughout the entire show has come from a sense of insecurity due to the lack of approval and love from his father. And now that his father is giving it to him, Nate is truly free to be himself and be the kind, you know, good-hearted little boy that he saw in the pictures, right? Like, he can finally be free of the fakeness, the persona that he's been carrying on his shoulders over the last like year, and he can start to make amends both with Will. He starts off doing it with Will. Hopefully he'll make amends with, you know, the rest of the team, with Ted. You know, he has a lot of sorries to give out, right? And I hope that he does. I hope he gives those out. And then freaking Keely, she's getting funded by Rebecca now. That's pretty prime. She's got her company back, and Barbara's back on board. Fantastic. She quit on Jack because Jack sucks. And then everything comes full circle with Rebecca and Ted at the end, where Rebecca is like, you know what? I don't care about beating him anymore. I want to win because I care about this team, and because I care about you, and I care about these players. Like, I want to win for us. And then she spits tea in his face. She got revenge. And it's fantastic. And now the final 2 episodes are gonna hammer home some emotions. I can already tell. Something tells me Ted's definitely going home. I don't know how to explain how I know. I know. Like, he needs to go home. And I'm actually surprised that they've taken so long to like address his story. I mean, they've given us bits and pieces of him so far, but I think because they have to clear up so many of these other people's stories that Ted's kind of taken a back burner a little bit, but that's okay because it's not about him. You know, at the end of the day, it's always been about the growth of the players, both from Ted's perspective and from our perspective. You know, it's always been about them. But you know, we'll see some growth from him next 2 episodes, I assume, and I think he's gonna go back home for his kid. The next episode is called Mom City. An unexpected guest has Ted on edge. When Richmond travel to Manchester for a big match, Roy and Keeley become concerned about Jamie. I don't know what that means, but I assume we will find out. I think this is all I gotta say, though. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the episode down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Your support would mean the world. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.